Hello there. This is an astrology forecast for Leo for March of 2014 and also applies if you're Leo rising or Leo moon. So Leos, this month, perhaps the most important news is that Mars, fiery planet, like you, a fire sign, is going to go retrograde on the 1st of the month until the 20th of the month. Now what does this mean? Well, for you, this Mars energy is falling in your third house. This is the third house of communications. There may be some challenges in the communications area. It may be that you need to kind of think before you speak. Yes, Mercury has gone direct. You'll be glad to know also on the 1st of the month, Mercury has gone direct in your 7th house of relationships. So this is a time now when you can sign contracts, do anything important in terms of new projects, especially connected with communications in your relationships. However, at the same time, we've got this Mars retrograde, and whenever Mars goes retrograde, I have to say it's not the happiest being retrograde. If you can think about Mars, Mars is the god of war, is the god of action, is the god of doing something. And it also rules our passions. And Mars likes to vent. So when Mars is going retrograde, it's like the feelings get suppressed. The emotions, the thoughts, they are beneath the surface. They're kind of like sizzling underneath. And so what you have to watch out for, because you are another fire sign, Leos, is that you aren't suppressing too much, but it might be better maybe just to work on your own for a little while. If you're able to work alone or autonomously, that might be better. Because there's a tendency for people not to really say what's going on, and then things kind of, fester below the surface. With Mars retrograde in this third house, it would be a wonderful time for reconsidering any ideas you've been maybe thinking of launching on a business idea, or for reconsidering, reevaluating the networks that you're in. Maybe you want to change them, maybe you want to go to different kinds of networks and get different kinds of connections. So, and it's also a good time to reevaluate what skills you might need in order to take your career or your work onto another level. All those things to be done during the Mars retrograde. Be careful about travelling. It's your third house of communications and transportation. So don't rush. Make sure you leave plenty of time to get to appointments, because during Mars retrograde, there's a tendency for people to be a little bit more reckless. They're rushing around sometimes because they're frustrated. They're not saying what's going on with them. So just be a little more careful. Nothing terrible there, but just to be a little more aware. Also on the 1st of March, we've got a new moon in Pisces, here in your 8th house, joining the Sun and Neptune. So this is new beginnings as far as anything's concerned with money, finance, joint finances, maybe an inheritance, maybe a new insurance policy, maybe some new information connected with taxes. It would be a good time to get your taxes done during a new moon if you need to get that done. It would be very good to do it during this new moon with the Sun there. With Neptune there, make sure that you are checking everything. Sometimes Neptune doesn't allow you to see things realistically or clearly, and especially with a Mars retrograde, it might be a good time to get some advice. But make sure it's somebody you really know you can trust. Neptune is the planet of deception, so you may need to just be extra careful that you really know that you can trust whoever you're dealing with to take care of your finances. On the 6th of March, we've got two events as well. For the first few days of the month, we've got Venus in your 6th house. So Venus may be bringing you something nice in the work area, maybe somebody wanting to help you as far as the work is concerned. Then it goes into your 7th house of relationship. And Leo, if you're looking for a relationship from the 6th of March onwards with Venus there, this could be a wonderful time. Could be a great time for meeting somebody, a new romance, a new friendship. Could be a new business connection, a new business partnership, or just really for something nice happening in an existing relationship, or for you to do something nice for the person you're in a relationship, or any person or a friend that is close to you. Also on the 6th of March, we've got Jupiter here, planet of good fortune, going direct. So anything that's been held up, you feel as though you've been trying to get to the bottom of something, been trying to get some information about a situation. You may find it out now that Jupiter goes direct after the 6th of the month. Also with Jupiter in the 12th house, this does bring help from unseen forces. So you may feel like you've got challenges going on. If you tune into those unseen forces, of course there's unseen things all around us, vibrations, energies, but if you can tune into those, there is help there. Almost like at the 11th hour, when you feel as though nothing is working, that Jupiter will help you. On the 16th of March, we've got a full moon in Virgo. So this month, Leos, your finances are going to be very much highlighted with these moon energies. Full moon here in the 2nd house, shining a light on your finances. Are you budgeting carefully? Are you being sensible with your money? If not, the full moon will shine a light on it and enable you to make some changes. But certainly, it's also looking at how are you valuing yourself? Are you valuing your services, what you do, enough? That too is shining a light. And also a new business idea may actually get a go-ahead, something moving in that area. On the 18th of March, we've got, on the 18th of March, Mercury, confusing me there, Mercury moving into Pisces, joining all these planets in the 8th house. So make sure you're communicating and getting enough information about finances, about your financial situation. Really important that you gather information at this time. On the 21st of March, we've got the Sun coming into your 9th house. Wonderful time for thinking about planning some travel, a trip, some further education. Beware of wanting to start any kind of court proceedings, especially with the Mars retrograde opposite the Sun. Be very careful about that. Either start them after before the 1st of March or after the 20th of May. But preferably not during the Mars retrograde, because often a court case started during that time, if you start it, you would lose. If you're defending yourself and someone else starts, you're likely to win. And so this moon in this 9th house, the Sun in the 9th house as well, from the 21st of March, great time for teaching, for sharing information, and also for doing anything that involves connecting with people from other countries, other places, maybe even other planets. I leave those thoughts open to you. And finally, on the 30th of March, we've got a new moon in Aries as well in this 9th house. So new beginnings, new education, new ideas, new beliefs. You may go to or watch a seminar or somebody's words that may just move you to almost like an epiphany, new ideas, new beginnings, opening up your mind, your heart, your soul, and certainly the spiritual side of you. For studying astrology, learning astrology, having your chart done, anything like that is certainly beautifully aspected, what with the Uranus energy there ruling astrology and the Sun and Moon there. This is a wonderful time for anything concerning psychic, metaphysical, anything taking you into those realms. And of course we are still very strongly in this grand cross in the heavens, which I've been talking about for a long time, the Mars retrograde activating things, and next month it's even stronger. I'll be talking about that of course in more detail, but for you it's very much looking at your physical well-being, what you're doing for your health, what are you doing in the work area, are you working at something that you're passionate about, do you feel as though you're contributing, making a difference? And also looking at what you need to learn and what you need to share and communicate with others. It's a powerful month. There's a lot happening. I don't think you're going to be bored. Just try to make sure that you don't take important actions until the Mars has gone direct after the 20th of May. So thank you very much for listening. Bye for now.